If you've ever considered using AI to help you buy lottery tickets, then you absolutely must watch this video.
Let me say this up front. AI is not a lottery prediction wizard. Stop asking it for winning numbers. That's basically a premium version of wishing. But if you use AI as what it actually is, a search master, a probability nerd, an actuarial calculator, and a logic machine, it can turn lottery buying from impulse spending into an executable, math-driven decision plan in minutes. Today, I'm going to prove it with a full screen recording demo. From zero to a complete lotto logic package you can actually follow. I designed a 10,000 characters long prompt, and this is a full walkthrough, about 10 minutes. I'm not going to show the whole thing on screen, but I'll pin it in the comments. What matters is the process, how AI breaks the problem down, searches and verifies rules, runs the heavy math, and then writes a strategy you can execute without thinking at the counter. First, let's paste the prompt into the dialog box to begin this conversation. For this demonstration, I'm using ChatGPT, but you can use any AI program you prefer. It'll be similar. All right, first step is language. This looks like a boring setup step, but I keep it first on purpose. Not everyone watching speaks English as their first language. If you choose your native language here, everything that follows, rules, odds, the plan, becomes understandable and actually usable. That's what AI is doing here, lowering friction so the output is executable, not just interesting. Next, location and purchase channel. I'm using the US, New York, and in-store purchase. This is a huge deal because lottery games and rules are not universal. What's sold, what's legal, and how prizes are structured all depend on where you are. By choosing your location, you're giving AI a hard constraint. Only research and compare games you can actually buy. And by the way, try changing this to London or Paris and see what you get. The local lottery map will shift immediately. Also, quick side note, Europe's lottery tax treatment is often way friendlier than the US. And yes, that can completely change what a good prize really means. Now watch this part. The prompt forces a clear boundary. AI is not here to predict numbers. It's not here to boost your luck. It's here to search public information, verify rules, compare games, calculate odds, and output a decision plan based on your goals and your budget. This step matters because it locks the tool into what it's best at, analysis, not magic. Now AI starts doing real work. It builds a local lottery map for New York. It lists what's actually available and organizes it by category. National jackpots like Powerball and Mega Millions, multi-state games like Cash for Life, and New York State games like Take 5 and others. What did this step accomplish? It turns scattered information into a structured table of options. Most people do the opposite. They see a billboard, feel something, then try to justify it afterward. AI sets the table first, then makes you choose on purpose. Now we get to the fun part, the goal. And I know what you're thinking. Everybody wants $1 million, 10 million, life-changing money. But here's the reality. If you set your goal that high, in New York, you basically end up with only the big national jackpot games, Powerball and Mega Millions. And honestly, those games don't need AI to help you choose. Their core feature is the same. The odds are ridiculously small. You're buying a dream, not a strategy. So I'm going to do something smarter. Shrink the target a bit, so we can see what AI can do in the real world, where math decisions actually matter. Here I choose a lower target band, $20,000 plus. Budget, $50 per week. And I add a key preference, lump sum cash. I'm not optimizing for paid overtime for life. I want money on the table. This step is huge because it converts a vague desire, I want a big win, into 3 things AI can actually calculate: target amount, spending cap, and payout style. That's logic mode, no vibes, just constraints.
Next, AI does 2 things fast. 1, it translates the budget into a monthly view because budgets drift over time. 2, it gives a reality anchor. Even at $50 a week, the chance of hitting 20K plus is still low. And honestly, this is one of AI's best roles. It won't lie to you to make you feel good. It sets expectations so your strategy isn't built on self-deception. Now the actuarial math starts. Instead of staring at top jackpots, AI asks the only question that matters for this target. Which games have prize tiers that actually pay 20K plus, and what are the odds for those tiers? It pulls the candidates, like take 5 when the jackpot is in the right range, plus certain prize tiers inside Powerball and Mega Millions that land in the 20K plus zone. Then it normalizes everything to the same budget, how many plays you can buy per week, and what that means for weekly hit probability. This is the kind of work humans avoid because it's tedious. AI doesn't get bored, it completes the table. Here's the strategy choice step. I pick balanced. Why not pure math optimal? Because I want the best math-based plan for my 20K plus target, but I still want to keep a small slice of mega jackpot upside. Call it emotional diversification. Like, yes, I want efficiency, but I also want to leave the door cracked open for the what if I'm insanely lucky outcome. So balanced means most of the budget goes toward the more efficient path for the target, and a smaller portion keeps exposure to the massive jackpot game. This step proves something important. AI doesn't force you into a cold robot choice. It lets you bake your human preference into the strategy while staying inside budget and rules. Now we hit add-ons like Power Play. Instead of telling you what to do, AI asks a smarter question. If you win big and you didn't add the multiplier, will you regret it? I answer no, so the plan locks in, no add-on. This is sneaky good. It prevents future emotional upgrades that blow up your budget later. Now we build the logic switch. Only buy Take 5 when the posted estimated jackpot is at or above $20,000. If it's below that, Take 5 is off, and the plan automatically switches to the fallback. This is the logic master moment. Your strategy stops being a feeling and becomes a rule.
Next, AI turns the plan into 2 fixed purchase bundles you can literally read at the counter. When Take 5 is on, buy a fixed number of Take 5 Quick Picks plus a smaller number of Powerball Quick Picks, no add-on. When Take 5 is off, switch to a full Powerball bundle, no add-on. What did this accomplish? It turned strategy into a shopping list. No in-store decision fatigue, no last second, let me add a few more. Now AI does something humans are famously bad at. It converts weekly probabilities into annual probabilities under each scenario. Because people have almost zero intuition for how low probabilities compound over time, AI makes it visible. It gives you a reality-based estimate of what your budget can actually buy in terms of chances. Now we add the rule that makes this sustainable, a monthly audit. AI uses your disposable income to set a hard monthly cap and defines triggers. If you go over the cap, or exceed the weekly limit, or make off-plan purchases, there's a forced pause. No negotiating, no just this once. This is the real value. Humans bargain with themselves. AI enforces the policy you agreed to. Finally, AI outputs the full personal lottery policy package. A one-sentence strategy summary, a counterscript, budget locks, a simple tracking template, and a short mindset contract. From this point on, he knows you very well. You can ask him any questions about the lottery, and you'll get the most reliable answers, definitely much more reliable than asking the lottery shop owner. So keep this conversation on your phone, change the name to Lottery Master, and ask him any lottery-related questions you may have. I'll pin the full prompt in the comments so you can copy it and run your own version. New York, London, Paris, wherever you live. And tell me this in the comments. Do you think AI is more useful for lottery as a number generator or as a decision engine? If you like this kind of hard math that actually turns into real rules, hit like, subscribe, and I'll keep building tools like this. I'm Lotto Logic. See you next time.